Your kids don't fight, do they? Well, if they do, this video is all about how to get your kids to stop fighting. I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I am an expert at teaching children how to get along with parents, parents to get along with children, and how to help children get along with each other. I teach self-government. We're going to learn more about how to use self-government principles to stop children from fighting in this video. One key piece of information that children need to know in order to stop fighting is they need to know what calmness is and what calmness isn't. So they've got to be able to analyze themselves, otherwise they can't stop themselves from misbehavior. When a person is not being calm, they immediately disconnect from someone else. And this is when the selfishness sets in and the fight starts. So how do you teach your child what calmness is and what calmness isn't? The best way is to just show, to experiment, almost to play acting games with the children. So when my children are little, I teach them 4 basic skills. These children's books, which are probably best for children ages 12 and under, teach 4 basic skills. They teach following instructions, accepting no answers, accepting consequences, and disagreeing appropriately. The first step to each one of these 4 basic skills is to look at the person, to make a connection. The second step to each one of these 4 basic skills is to keep a calm face, voice, and body. We teach them how to have a calm face, voice, and body. The way that we do this is by acting it out. So I might say to 4-year-old Johnny, "Hey Johnny, what does it look like when you're angry?" And then Johnny might scrunch up his face and shake his fist. And I might say, "Yeah, what does it look like when mommy's angry?" So then he might make a look like, really puckering up the face, pointing the finger, whatever he's seen mommy do. Be willing to accept it. This is an acting game. It tells a lot about what they perceive and what they don't perceive. It's assessment. A person cannot learn self-government without an honest environment. Self-government is not manipulative. It requires honesty, honest assessment. So you have this dialogue. Then you say, "Well, this is what it looks like when mommy's calm. Do you like that? How that looks? How that feels?" Then we might say, "What does a calm face look like for you? What does a calm voice sound like? What does it sound like when a voice is not calm or when a body is not calm?" The body one is the kicker. So when your body's not calm, everyone can feel it. I usually say it's when your heart's not calm. You can just feel when somebody's heart is on edge or not in the right place. This feeling disconnects you from them, makes you feel like you're not sure if you can trust them or trust what might come next. This calm body is what people try to manipulate the most. They try to say, "Yeah, I'm calm. Sure, my voice is calm. My face is calm. But can you feel that I am holding angst? For no good reason right now because I'm on video, but I'm holding angst inside. I'm trying to dominate. Even if I had a calm voice, I'm the loudest person in the room." We've got to help our children learn that is not a calm body and that we will call them out on it. Not in a way that's not calm, of course, but we will say, "It looks like right now you don't have a calm body." And we will correct them. Our children need to know that if they're not keeping a calm face, voice, and body, when they're working with each other or with you, they will be corrected. There are skills that we can learn for how to do appropriate corrections in any situation. A basic formula for correction to follow is to describe what happened, to explain why that wasn't a good idea, to describe what should have happened, and then to tell the child what they earned, and to practice things the right way. Be sure to praise during a correction. I know that sounds like, how is that even possible? But when you're correcting your children, it should be positive, and everything that they do right, like saying okay to their consequence, doing the practices with you, keeping calm while you're doing the correction, all those things should be praised so that they can learn cause and effect and duplicate those behaviors later. Another way that you can help your children not argue with each other or help your child not want to argue with you is by consistently correcting the problems every time they happen. One mistake parents make most often is not being consistent. Maybe one day they feel tired or they've got a lot of things to do. That can happen to anybody, but the problem is when you're training a person, when you're training a heart, consistency is key. If they ever get away with misbehavior, then they're going to try that misbehavior again and again. So you've got to tell yourself, no matter when it happens, I will be there to correct it. I will not leave them alone in their anger. I will be their advocate. I will help them. You are the advocate for your children. Your relationships are so important to their happiness and to yours. You've got to take the steps that you need to help them control the beast within, just like you've learned or are learning to control your own anger. But you might want to learn a little bit about power struggles to really be able to do the job well. There is a video that you can get to by clicking the corner of this video. The video is called How to Avoid Power Struggles with Your Child. It's going to give you a lot more skills so that you can develop your brain at the same time you're developing your heart. Their heart will take cues from your heart. If you're calm, you're focused, then you can direct them in the path that they need to go so that they won't fight with you or other people anymore.